How's it going, guys? Today we're going to be talking about the new kid on the block, Igtv. Now, Instagram has been around for 8 years now, and they've been constantly evolving their platform to adapt to the needs of their audience and to just sort of kind of keep up to date with certain trends that are going on. And video, they realized, is very important to people. Every time they release something for video, it gained in following and it gained user base tenfold. And they've constantly been improving that. When they first introduced the videos, it was only 15-second videos, and then it grew to a minute, and then they started doing live streaming and Instagram stories, and it's always been very popular. But they realized that what people want is a longer format, so they released Instagram TV. Now, you can either download that as a separate app, or in some cases, I think it's depending on the version of Android or iOS you're using. If it's the latest version, you can do it inside of Instagram itself. The big difference with this over YouTube, because that's who it's competing with. It's competing with YouTube. And a lot of companies and apps have tried to do that, and none of them ever came close. I mean, YouTube is just so strong and solid that it's kind of impossible to topple. But it's gonna be just different, and let me explain why. Well, first of all, the biggest difference between IGTV and YouTube is the format. You go from this to this. Everything in Instagram TV is in portrait mode. They wanted it to be a mobile-friendly experience, since you can really only enjoy it on mobile. Now, they felt that you shouldn't have to turn your screen in order to enjoy it. They wanted it to be natural. So all of the format went from 16:9 to 9:16 aspect ratio, which will also limit or challenge creators to make something that's a little more exclusive and just for IGTV, instead of just dropping things from YouTube that they've already made into it. And another difference, which not a lot of people talk about, is the time limit. They say it's longer videos, but even in the press conference, they never address how long those videos are, but it is 10 minutes, which is somewhat similar to how YouTube started. And yeah, so what can you expect to see in there? Well, it's designed for content creators. So all of the favorite people that you follow on YouTube or even Instagram, it gives them an opportunity to make a better quality video. So you can edit them in Adobe Premiere or whatever video editing software you use. You can make a nice polished video and then post it on IGTV. And every one of your Instagram followers will be able to see it. All your pre-existing Instagram followers will be there, and they'll already be following you on IGTV. It's the same. It's not really separate. It kind of is, but isn't. It's kind of just like a different direction for Instagram. But yeah, it's all the same follower base. So every time you upload, it'll notify the people that you have made a video, kind of how YouTube does it. So, I'm not sure what their plans for the future are with this. I think it's mostly for a personalization with people, a new way to connect with your followers. They have not monetized it yet, which is kind of another, not deal breaker, but a big difference for most YouTubers. Most people on YouTube, they make a living on, I mean, that's kind of some of the purpose for a lot of people. They make their living making good videos for everyone, but IGTV does not have that yet. Will it in the future? I don't know. There are some people who have entire careers off Instagram through other ways. So I don't know which method it will adopt, but we'll see how that goes. I definitely think that this will be a big thing to watch develop over time. Instagram has kind of been successful in most of the things they've done so far, so we can expect good things, I think. So I'm going to be still focused on YouTube, but I am going to be doing a lot more on IGTV as well, because I already have an Instagram account that I try to post. It's more artwork based rather than on this channel, which is a little bit more techy. But anyway, enough of my thoughts. What do you think about Instagram TV? Do you think that this is really going to catch on and become a big thing, or is it just going to be, sort of mediocre? Let me know what you think in the comments, and if you have any more questions on how it works or what to do with it. Maybe I'll do a tutorial on how to edit videos for it. I mean, it's really simple. You just go into the settings. Instead of doing the horizontal format, you flip them. Usually you can do that in the aspect ratio, but it is the opposite. It's 9:16 instead of 16:9. So that's the most important thing to remember, is to edit your videos in the long format instead of the wide. Side note, I want to mention in this video that a couple of days ago I created a new page on my website, laplanetarts.com. It is a creative community, kind of like a forum in a way. I don't want to call it that. It's more of a community-based thing where you can post and comment and share your work, and it's mainly focused on creative content people who create things, whether it be the videos on YouTube or photography or artwork or whatever. I wanted to build a community that people could go there and share freely, because a lot of new content creators don't get that opportunity. A lot of places kind of frown upon you posting stuff and being, for self-promotion, and I wanted to give a place that new content creators could go and thrive and enjoy other people who are of like mind. So there's various categories on there. I'm going to put the link in the description for it for you. You can join that, become a member, and also it is there's a subcategory for members only, and the members only get to see exclusive content that I'm going to be posting on there, giving updates on projects and just insider stuff that will only be available there. So if you're interested in that, click the link below and get yourself signed up. So that's it today. I wanted to share that news with you, and yeah, I'll see you on the internet.